Om Shanti. Welcome to this weekend for the session on Reconnect to your InnerNet. And this weekend, we are talking about handling expectations and igniting hopes. This topic is such a delicate topic. This is the most emotion involving topic till now we have been discussing, means we have discussed, you know, all the topics which we have taken. This is most emotional topics out of all. Handling expectations. We all are somewhere victim of expectations, and time to time in our life, we most of the time we talk about expectations. I was expecting this. This was expected from me. I wasn't able to fulfill that expectation. They were not according to my expectation. And that is why so and so, such and such things happen. Basically, the thing is, all the reasons, most of the reasons which we give for any phenomena, we find it is somewhere associated with some expectation. Most of the reasons of my life. When it is associated with some expectation, it's very important to understand. And um, most of the time we used to say, this was expected, this was not expected, and that is why I'm not happy or I'm happy. So slowly, expectation has become reason of my happiness or not being happy. You know, when people talk about expectation, um, tell me one thing. Keeping expectation is right or wrong? To expect something from others or someone expecting something from me. It's right or wrong? Write it down. Wrong. Yes. What else? Not right. Okay. So all of you are saying it's wrong, not right. Can cause pain. Okay. Well, if you could have asked this question to me an year ago, then I was also saying that keeping expectation is wrong and it will cause pain. You will become victim of your expectation. There was a day in my life, and the whole concept turn around. I was in a program, me myself was discussing with a group of people, and there the topic was different, and slowly topic shifted to expectation, and discussion went in such a way that I learned a new dimension of life. That was expectation or hopes. You know, the whole life is based on expectation. If I wasn't expected to pass the exam, if people wouldn't have expected me to grow, the whole growth is dependent on expectation. Hope. There is difference between these two words are very similar, expectation and hope. Both the words are very similar, but there is a difference between two things. Expectation is I uh, I am coming from the core of ego. I expect you to do this, and later I'm not allowing you to not to do this. So when I expect you to do this, I bound that result frame. The second is hope. Hope is coming from the feeling of love. I hope you will do this. I hope you will pass. I hope you will be champion. I hope this year will go very nice. I hope you will get well soon. I hope you'll have a happy new year. I wish you will have a happy new year. So, when I hope, I give full of my positive energy, but I leave the result according to the process. Let the process go ahead and let that result come in existence. But when expectation is there, what I do, I keep that result very intact according to my choice. I do not give that freedom of result to deviate from my choice. How I expected, I want that result to go to work in that way only. So that is expectation. We will talk about expectation and hope in this session. Now, when we talk about expectation, in the terms of hope, there is a positive energy. Hope is a positive energy which makes us grow, which makes us develop. Hope is a faith, others' faith in me, or my faith in others. Hope is the basis of life to progress. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for tomorrow. I plan because I'm hopeful. I'm living because I'm hopeful. So, this hopeful energy, the hopeful, positive growth energy, what does happen to this energy that it becomes that negative, uh, dragging energy, non development energy, non growth energy? And that so strong that we concluded that keeping expectation is wrong. Why? The growthful energy of hope, keeping a hope in somebody, it was such a nice energy, and it changes in such a way that I feel like, no, keeping expectation is wrong. What happened to this? This chapter is not associated with meditation. This chapter is absolutely associated with spiritual concepts. The chapter is associated with life management skills. This is practical, applied spirituality, handling expectation. I'm not going to tell you you keep expectations or you don't keep expectations. You fulfill others' expectations or you don't. I'm not going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you only this. What things come along with expectations, what happens behind, and how to deal with expectations. So, this is what all I am going to tell you in this 2 days. And I hope, not expecting, I hope this is going to help you because this part of applied spirituality, till now, I have seen helped many people. Many people. You know, what do you say? Expectations. So when I talk about expecting from you or expectation, so what do you think? If you have to define expectation in 2 words or 3 words, how will you explain it? How will you define that expectation, the word? Other than hope, hope is my word. So other than hope, what are the other words you will define for expectation? Write it down. Kindly asking to do something, What else? Request. Anything else? Okay. Well, these are the things you think, these are called expectations. Expectation is something like somebody kept a hope in me and they feel that take for granted or demand is expectation. Okay, somebody keeping a faith in me that I will do this, or I keep a faith in others that they will do this is expectation. There may be three types of expectations. Let's divide it to small fragments to understand in a better way, because this whole chapter is absolutely a practical chapter, and I am just going to educate you on different aspects of it, expectation. I'm not giving a judgment, this is correct or this is wrong. I'm just going to show you some pictures which you could not have seen when you are crossing through some expectations. There may be three types of things in expectation. You know, in expectation, there is a very important thing which we need to understand. Expectation is between two things. In out of these two things, one is me. One is me. And the other may be a person, maybe a theory, maybe a phenomena, maybe nature, maybe policy, anything. Let me tell you, one part is me, and another part I can say it is a subject. It's a subject. So another part is subject. Now, there could be three ways of expecting. This can be anything. The subject could be anything. Maybe a person. I expect something from a person. Maybe a phenomena I expect from the process. Maybe government, maybe nature, maybe anything. Anything can be. I mean, I can expect, or that government can expect from me. But the thing is, in expectation, one part is me. Always remember, one side is me. When I am saying about expectations, these three types of expectation could be: I expect from myself. I expect something from myself. Second, expect something from others. I expect something from myself. It's me, and subject is also me. I expect something from others. It's me, and subject is someone else. Someone else expect something from me. Okay? Someone else, others expecting something from me. So this could be divided in three ways. I am expecting with myself, I am expecting with others, they are expecting with me. Okay? Let's just start with they expect, I expect with others. I expect with other expectations from others. I am expecting from others. There are three important points written here, which sounds very common, very known to us. But these are such very important aspects of life. Over expectations, unrevealed expectations, non-judgmental. Thanks for this slide. I am expecting from others. You know, the first thing is whether I am expecting more than their capacity, because it so happen I expect something from others, they are not able to fulfill it, and then I blame others that I expected them to do this, they are not able to do this, so my relations get ruined. So basically, when I am expecting with others, the first is check yourself. Are you expecting more than requirement? More than their capacity? Am I expecting a fish to fly? Am I expecting a Maruti 800 to tie with a Mercedes? Am I expecting um, me to fight with Maricom? Yes or no? This is very important to understand. Am I expecting such a thing which is really not in capacity of others? So for this step, if you want to handle your expectation, if you want your expectation, the growthful energy should not become the downfall energy, then if you are keeping expectation with others, check their capacities. Are they ready to fulfill your expectations? Do they have that much capacity, what you are expecting from them? This thing we have to know. Sometimes we expect more than requirement, much more than requirement, and then it is not fulfilled because that is not their capacity. So when you expect something from others, if you want to handle your expectation, if you want to have a pain-free hope, always remember, check their capacity and then ask for them. The second thing, unrevealed expectations. I expect from others, but I will not tell you. This is not a game. I expect this thing from others, but I will not tell you. Now tell me how it can happen. How does it will happen? How the expectation will be fulfilled? One of the lady, she used to come to our ashram daily, and we know that she stays with her son. Son is a grown-up son. Only two people in house. One day she came and she was looking a little dull. So simply I asked her, what happened? Are you all right? Is there anything? Are you not well? And she said, yes, Benji, I'm not well. So when we checked a little bit, we find that she is having fever. And then I said, why didn't no, why you came to ashram? You should not have. You should have taken some rest. So आप घर चले जाओ. And she said, yes, yes, I will go. And then um, simply I asked, did you inform your son? Because I know only these two people are there in house. Did you inform your son? And she gave me a cold look, very bad cold look. And then she said, क्यों बताऊं? दिखता नहीं है क्या? दिखता नहीं है क्या? Benji, you are able to check this thing within 10 minutes or 1 hour. I'm here. He is there whole day. Can't he see I'm not well? क्या बताऊं अब? I asked her, should I call your son? Should I tell him that you are not well? She said, I don't know. What you want to do, you do. I don't know, but I'm not going to tell him that I'm not well. Now that such a situation, I was so I was in a dilemma whether to call or not. And then I called his son. I called his son saying, okay, where are you? He was in his office. And then I said, your mom came to ashram and it seems she is not well. And son says, no, Benji, she is pretty well. She cooked breakfast for me today morning. And I think she was well. Is there anything? Okay, I will talk to her. And now the son will become angry that why you didn't tell me that you are not well? Why Benji is telling me? This lady says, दिखता नहीं है क्या? Unrevealed expectations. Remember, नहीं दिखता है. नहीं दिखता है. They'll not be able to know. No, it's not possible. Nobody is the word called antaryami. What you are expecting, you need to communicate exactly in words. Exactly in words. Learn this from small children. What they want, they come with a proper exact words. I want this. I don't want this. And we keep waiting for some miracle to show that person in his dream that I'm not feeling well. And then we keep saying, "Ke, dikhta nahi hai kya?" Then I asked that lady, "Why do you say like this?" Then she said, "In her childhood days, बहन जी, जब वो छोटा था, उसके पेट में दर्द होता था, मुझे पता चल जाता था. He was not well. I used to know that. Can't he make it out that I'm not well?" Now tell me one thing. I asked her, Benji, Mataji, the day when he was not well and you was able to gauge, you must have taught him that time only. One day I won't be well. And that day you have to gauge by yourself. I won't be coming and telling you that I'm not well. You must have taught this earlier. Unrevealed expectations. Because I wished you on your birthday, today is my birthday, why you didn't wish me? When you wished me on my birthday, why you didn't write a tag down in your greetings card? Remember, my birthday is coming. It is on 17th of October. If you could have done that, I could have wished you. Because I wish you a happy Holi every time. Why you didn't wish me happy Durga Puja? Unrevealed expectations. There is nothing to work for unrevealed expectation. Unrevealed expectations are poison for relationships. Remember, poison, it's a venom, it's a cyanide. Reveal your expectations. Tell them verbally, I want you to pass this exam. I want you to help me a little bit. I want you to to give me some time. I want to talk to you. I want you not to do this. I'm not comfortable. Just keep expecting and not revealing your expectation. It is a method to give pain to yourself all the time. Always remember. This is not going to do anything to anyone. This will keep a problem for you throughout the life because the other person will never know what you want. And the other person keep going on according to their behavior. And you keep expecting from them that you two will remain poles apart throughout the life. The relation will never come close and the happiness will never be encashed. Believe me, unrevealed expectations, catch ho jana, ya aise. Life is not picture perfect. This all things happens in movies, not in real life. If you want to, if you are expecting something, if you have hope in somebody, if you if you have to, if you want to get something out of somebody, so tell them, I want this. This will help you to get your things done. Do not wait for a magic to happen. They will come to know by their own. No. And same thing, remember from your side also. If you think others are expecting something from you, Know your role. Know your role. Ask for your role. I have seen good people, good leaders who have asked for their role. Okay, now I'm getting this position. What is expected from me? What is expected from me? So there is nothing called unrevealed expectations. Reveal it. And then you will see there is a change in my life. Because my family, people around me, are biggest supports to me. Those who are around me, they can take hold of my all the emotions. They are so good, they can help me a lot. But if I'll not be able to just communicate my problem to them, they won't be able to help us communicate. And the third is being non-judgmental. When I expect something from others and they're not able to fulfill it, they're not able to fulfill it. What should I do then? I expect something. You expect me to tell a story. I didn't. What should you do then? Get angry? When I expect something to others, and then I have to give some freedom to them that can be fulfilled, that cannot be fulfilled also. If I just keep that thinking intact, "No, you have to do this." So, in that scenario, it is not expectation, it is an order. You are placing an order in a disguise of expectation. Better you place an order instead of giving it a beautiful word of expectation. Place an order. No, you have to do this. I want this. I'm your boss. I am a senior, or this or that. Place an order. So be non-judgmental. Give that other person a chance to make a mistake, not fulfill your expectation, and still you are associated with that person. Remember, remember, I think most of you can drive two-wheeler, four-wheeler, you can drive. Is there any person who has never ever fall from bicycle, who never had a scratch on his car by a wrong driving? Is there any person who has never applied the brake all of a sudden saying "Krrr"? Is there any person who is absolute perfect driver since the beginning, since day one? No, we did all these things. We did apply brake very strongly, making others getting a jerk in the car. We did make some wrong thing and there is a scratch on vehicle. We did make some accidents. We dash in to a tree and I fall down from the scooter. We all did that. And then we didn't stop driving. We given a chance to ourselves. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll do it again. I'll try it again. It won't happen again. I given a chance to myself and I came up with a good, better driver than before. In the same way, give a chance to others. If they have not fulfilled your expectation once or twice, that doesn't mean life is over and relationship is over and faith is over. No, there can be a chance. If I'm able to give a chance to myself, why not to others? It's okay they are not able to do it once. Take a chance because relation is important. Give a chance to others. Don't stick to your expected results so much that your relation becomes so narrow, the love will not fit in that relation. So before losing any relationship, give that freedom to make mistake once or twice or thrice. and giving another chance to the person. Now, don't ask me how many chances, sister. That is absolutely your decision. Because I know this question will come. How many chances, sister? It's your decision. It's not mine. You decide. I know how many chances I give. I expect something from people, and then I keep some chances for them. I keep a clarity in my mind. I will try with this person for 3 times, 5 times. I keep one clarity in my mind. I'll try with this person for 5 times, and after that also, if it is not working, then I will give up with this person. And I do that. So, how many chances? It's on you. But remember, those chances are always true, heartful, genuine chances to be given to the person. Next comes expectation from myself. I expect with myself. These are not very difficult things, but these are, expectation to myself means what? I thought to get up early in the morning. I thought to start meditation daily. I thought to do this. So, all these things I expect from myself. In that scenario, to handle these expectations, I have to check my self analysis. I have to check capacity. I have to take different aids. So, these are three aspects of self expectation from self. Now, what is self analysis? What about self analysis? When I am expecting something from myself, remember why I am expecting this thing to me. There are a few things which are out of expectation bar. You cannot expect those things. Like, there are many things like I cannot expect myself to be a singer. No, I'll be a disaster singer if I sing. I cannot expect myself to be a singer because I know my throat is not for singing. Yes, but I can expect myself to be a writer because I know I have some concepts that can be jotted down. So have an analysis. What type of expectation you are keeping with yourself? Because remember, depression, frustration, all the sinking feelings are related with this expectation from myself. All the sinking feelings which we dealt last week, these are related with expectation with myself. If it is not fulfilled, my expectations with myself is not fulfilled, I feel, gone inside. I feel sink inside. This is very poisonous. Then the next is check your capacity. Check your capacity. Are you able to do? Know your capacity, what you can do, what you cannot do. And can I see the third point? Different aids. Okay. Check your capacity means it is again the part of self analysis only that till what extent I can work on these aspects, how much energy I can give, how much time I can give. And the third, if I am expecting something from myself, thank you for this. If I am expecting something from myself, I can use some helping aids from outside to help me. Like I expect myself to get up early in the morning and go for a yoga class, exercise, or meditation. I'm not able to do this. So in order to handle myself, in order to fulfill my expectation, in order not to go in sinking feelings, take a help from others. Put an alarm, ask somebody to make you get up. Take a help from outside. Look, I want to be a singer. I need your help. What do you mean by teaching, training? All these things are a type of help only, an external aid only. I want to become an athlete. I go for a coaching. This is a type of external aid. Never hesitate to take help from others if you are in a direction of goodness, good changes in you. If you hope yourself to make a good change in your life, if you are trying to adapt a new habit in your life, you can ask anyone to help you, to participate in the process, to share the process with you, which can make the process joyful. You did this number of time with your family members. Do this time also, keeping expectation with you. Reveal your expectation, what you want to be, and then take others' help. They will help you. Just one small communication, they'll help you. So, when I expect from others, I should not expect over expectation. No, nothing called unrevealed expectation. And if expectations are not fulfilled, not to be judgmental. If I'm expecting myself with myself, I have to have analysis of myself, my role. I have to be check my capacity, and then taking help from others. Time is going, but I would like to. We have more things to discuss. You know, um, I met a boy. I really want to quote this example. It's very relevant here. This boy, say for example, his name is Amit. Okay, so this boy, he was very young, small kid when he was here in Hyderabad with us. He used to stay with her grandmother. He was a kid. I'm talking about some 16 years back. He was a very small kid, some, I think, 4 or 5 years old, maybe hardly 6 5 6 years old. And we were very friendly with each other. He used to come to ashram and we used to play together. And after, his parents used to stay in US, and then this boy went US, I think in the year 2006 or so. He went US and then he came back last 1 or 2 years back. When he came back for some time, for some with her mother, when we heard the news he is coming, then we had a expectation in our mind. Now he will be a totally US boy, because he must be in 20s of his age. So he will be a totally US boy. He will not be comfortable with Indian culture. He must feel problem in the traffic on Hyderabad roads. He will be a person to feel problem all the time with sitting with seniors, and maybe very difficult in communication. And it happened totally opposite. The boy came to Hyderabad, and it was so happened that I met that boy almost every day continuously till 10 days. He was supposed to be here in Hyderabad for 21 days, and met him till 10 days. I was so surprised on his nature. He was so good. He was not getting panic in traffic. He was not feeling irritated when he was supplied with number of snacks all the time. Because in Indian culture there is a overcare system, that if there are some kids, or they are apple of our eyes, and all the time we try to feed them, all the time we try to give them a new snacks, we try to care them. Or you know mothers, mothers or family member seniors, they used to touch them like aise karna wala. And I was just observing this boy. He was not getting any way. irritated. He was very quiet. This boy became a puzzle for me. And then I talked to his mother. His mother was there, and I talked to her. I asked, you know, I expected him to be a perfect US boy who will not like traffic, who will not like this type of behavior in India, but he is pretty opposite of it. She said, no, sister, what you are thinking is very correct. I was very surprised. What? I can see 10 days I have seen him. He is so good. He is so nicely handling himself. He is so nicely carrying all the culture together. He has not shown anything, any problem ever. So then she said, sister, I have given him a program for 21 days, a 21 days program. I informed him, you are going to a place where people have seen you 16 years back. They have an image of 16 years ago. They will look at you like a kid only. There is a stacked affection for you since 16 years. That all the 16 years old stacked, carried, packed emotions will burst on you in within 21 days. So it will be overrain for you. But you have to be normal. You have to accept it. It is temporary and you cannot afford to hurt them. So just set your mood. And the boy is pretty settled. I want to say expectation from myself, what I expect from I expect myself to be royal. I expect myself to not to get angry. Know your role. Take help from somebody. Know your role. I want to be a good wife. I want to be a good husband. I want to be a good student. I want to be a good daughter in law. I want to be a good mother. Know your role. I want to be a good colleague. I want to be a good meditator. Know your role. Receive information. Ask for informations from outside. Know the best of your role. It's time. So I have to close here for today. Tomorrow we will be having others expecting from me and basically handling expectations. We are not going to meditate, but I will put one song and you can contemplate with that song. That will be meditation today. There are different methods of meditation. Only making a commentary and you meditate, it's not the method. Sometimes some good songs can also help for meditation. So we will play a song for 3 minutes and you can contemplate with the wordings and make your mind cool, calm, composed. After that, you can revise the session inside you. And after that, we'll have announcements. So thank you. And we will meditate for now.